Do any of you work with any difficult people? Are they here today? Don't look, okay? Just don't look. Don't make eye contact, okay? The truth is, difficult people are everywhere. We work with them, we live with them, we are them, okay? So let's take a look at some of the most common difficult people that we are dealing with. How about this fun, friendly face? Negative Nelly. Do any of you work with a negative Nelly? Oh, how do we normally deal with negative Nellies? What's your normal way of dealing with them? Ignore them, avoid them, endure them, and hope they go away. Do they ever go away? No, they just hang in there. And they're just a sourpuss. They just can't find, there's no silver lining. The glass is half empty. It's just that kind of a thing, okay? How about this person? These are the people who are crabby, and they're okay with it. They like being crabby. They don't really care if it bothers you or not. I'm just crabby. This is who I am and how I'm going to be, and too bad, so sad if you don't like it. Now, here's an assumption that we make. Sometimes we assume people are crabby, and they're really not. Do you know anybody who just has a crabby look on their face? Do you have a crabby look on your face? Smile. I can see you all. Smile. Well, I had a guy who worked for me. His name was Corey. And Corey was one of my top producers, or top performers, and he wanted to get promoted. He wanted to get up to his next level, and he had been on a little career path. And I had to have a talk with Corey because Corey looked crabby all the time, and other departments didn't want to work with him. This new job was going to put him in a position where he would have to have more interaction with other departments. And I'm a good leader, so I'm responsible for the effort, not the outcome. And I had to have a sit down with Corey and say, well, Corey, you just look really crabby. And he was shocked. He's like, I'm not crabby. He just looked that way. Okay, so we can fix that. Sent him to customer service training, right? Showed him some ways to change the way he looks. Some people do want to be crabby, though, and that's their deal. How about this person? Do any of you work with Louis Vuitton? This is the person who brings all their baggage to work with them. Yes. And they want to take you on the trip. Right? These are otherwise known as what? The drama queens and the drama kings and those people. How about this guy? Sammy the Sloth. Sammy the Sloth. Do any of you work with Sammy the Sloth? Sammy the Sloth is really nice. Really nice. Everyone likes him, but he doesn't do anything. It's hard to work with that guy. He doesn't do anything. But we don't want to talk to him about it because he's really nice. Do we hire people to be really nice, or do we hire them to get stuff done? Get stuff done. Hopefully they're really nice too. Okay, but sometimes we also have other people who aren't so nice. Okay, then we have this person. This is the interrogator. They have to know everything, every detail. They never have enough information. They always want to know why. They leave no stone unturned. Now, my husband is an interrogator, not by profession, by nature, by personality. Our conversations used to go something like this. Hey, honey, do you want to go up to Leslie's cabin on Saturday, go boating and stuff? Well, who's going to be there? What time are we going to leave? What time are we going to go? How long will it take? What are we going to eat? What are we going to do? Blah, 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 blah. Right? And as he's peppering me with all these questions, I'm getting a little defensive because I don't have the answers. I don't know. I don't care. I didn't think about it, okay? And as the more defensive I get, I start thinking, he doesn't want to go. He doesn't like my friends. He never wants to do anything. All he ever wants to do is sit around and watch TV. I better get a divorce. Boom. Right off the deep end. That's where I go, right? Luckily for me, today I have a filter. I told you I didn't have a filter earlier in my life. I did not have one. It's a handy tool that I have picked up along the way. I now have a filter. Filters are great tools for your communication toolbox because you can put them over your mouth to keep you from saying things that you shouldn't say, and you can put them over your eyes to change your perspective. That's kind of cool. So you can get a different viewpoint as well. Photographers use filters to make things more attractive and more appealing. So how many of you want to go to this place? Does that look like an awesome place to go visit? Yeah. Tony, where's Tony? Tony wanted to go to the beach. Tony, is that the kind of beach you want to go to? How about if we change our perspective? Does that look a little more appealing? Looks like a place you might want to go, maybe you want to hang around a little bit. Well, that's what it can be like when we change our assumptions about other people. Instead of assuming people are difficult, how about if we just assume they're different, or just realize that they're different? And this is how I change things at home. And this works equally well in the office as well. Instead of assuming that my husband is negative and pessimistic and never wants to do anything and only wants to sit around on the couch, hey, how about if I change my lens or change that filter and realize he's analytical. He just needs information in order to feel comfortable. That's nothing against him, and it's nothing I need to take personally, is it? He just needs information. And so I adapt, and I make life a little bit easier for myself and for him as well. And now when I have something new I want to tell him about, or I have somewhere new I want to go, guess what I do? I ask some questions. Questions that I could care less about. And questions, I don't know why he needs to know this information, but guess what? That's not up to me to decide. That's him. So that's just a personality. And when we can change that, whoa, what a difference that can make. Have any of you ever taken a personality assessment like DISC or Myers-Briggs or something like that? I am a trained and certified DISC facilitator. I could not see this about my husband until I had him take an assessment. I couldn't see. I was too close to it, too emotional, right? But when we can take that step back and change our filter, then things can change and be a little bit different.